All right, time for sports. Myra's here with that. Maya.
Well, Hudson, it's Wednesday, and so we're having another edition of Island MVP. Here's this one. She's known as a little powerhouse between the lanes, and Ladysmith's Darby Ray is being recognized for her long hours spent in the pool. She's captured many gold medals and could be draped in red and white one day, representing our country in international waters. Here's CTV's Aaron Glazier with this week's Island MVP.
Darby Ray started swimming at 6 years old and fell in love with the pool.
I like being in the water, and I don't know, I like the competition, I guess.
But it didn't take long for her coach and the grade 10 student at Duncan Christian School to realize she possesses real raw talent.
I won lots of gold medals, and
she definitely has the agility and the overall basic skills to be a good swimmer.
Now 16, Ray has a reason to get serious. She was accepted into the prestigious Ignite Athlete Development Program. And through a scholarship, she's training 6 days a week, incorporating track workouts and strength training into her regime. Simply put, to get faster and qualify for nationals, missed by mere milliseconds last year.
0.8 off of it.
So is that close?
Yeah.
She definitely has the speed, and that's what we need to work on in the future a little bit, to have a little more endurance to build up.
The 50-meter fly is her bread and butter, and it could take her all the way with a little belief.
People are telling me that I should go and try out for the Olympics, but I don't know.
One step at a time then?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, Ray is focused on becoming the best age group swimmer she can be, and that dedication and commitment to her sport is what makes her this week's Island MVP. A role model for younger swimmers, a hardworking athlete in her own right. Darby Ray is poised and ready to achieve great things down the lane. Aaron Glazier, CTV Sports, Ladysmith.
Well, we know there are plenty of sports superstars on the island, just like Darby. We'd love to tell those amazing stories, so please email us at islandmvp@ctv.ca and nominate your MVP. Be sure to watch every Wednesday as we profile our island's top talent. Well, a milestone marker for the Victoria Royals forward Alex Gogolev in Seattle last night, playing in his 100th WHL game. Gogolev's 12th goal of the season opens the scoring. Nice start for the visitors. It gets better. Jamie Crooks goes cross ice to Austin Carroll, and he wires the puck past the Glover of Brandon Glover. Glover, actually a Victoria kid, so I don't mind seeing his mates get one back for him before the frame expires. That's Roberts Lipsbergs that gets on the power play marker past Patrick Polivka. 2-1 after one, but the Royals hit the gas in the second, up 3-1. Brandon McGee behind the net finds Jamie Crooks, who stopped but jumps on his own rebound. Power play goal, and yes, your Royals are rolling. Lots of penalties in this game, and the Royals cash in with the man advantage 2 more times. Gogolev gets his second of the night, and Logan Fisher gets one too. Royals win large. 6-2 was your final. They are in Red Deer on Friday. Well, some big names inducted into the Order of Hockey in 2013, starting with Paul Henderson, the man who scored the game winner with just 34 seconds remaining in Game 8 of the famous 1972 Summit Series. He's joined by legendary coach Dave King and Mark Messier, 6 Stanley Cups, twice named NHL MVP, and played in 15 NHL All-Star games in a 25-year career. I think he deserves to be there. The Order of Canada, or Order of Hockey in Canada, was established in 2012 and is given annually to those whose role or service in the game is recognized as extraordinary. Well, it's 12-12-12, and the next time we see a date with repetitive numbers will be January 1st, 2101, and that's 89 years from now, and about the same time we may see the NHL and NHLPA get a deal done. Two sides were in New Jersey today for a meeting, but were never in the same room together. They communicated through a mediator, and they've accomplished absolutely nothing. Both NHL Deputy Commissioner Bill Daly and NHLPA Executive Director Donald Fear told the media after the meetings that no progress has been made and no word yet as to whether they will meet tomorrow. Well, it's been a topic of debate in lacrosse circles for decades. Should fighting be allowed in the sport? Well, the Canadian Lacrosse Association has made a rule change that could change the face of the game. Yeah, the CLA calls fighting an unnecessary risk in the sport and a dangerous activity for any athlete to be part of. Under the new rule, if a player chooses to drop the gloves, he will receive a major penalty in game misconduct, effectively removing him from the game for the rest of the game. Well, this rule change will be implemented in all levels of lacrosse.
It's a huge shock. It's been a rule that people, or been a part of lacrosse that people have always known. It's always been there, whether you've been a fan of fighting or not. It's always been a part of two sports, hockey and lacrosse. And there's been a huge outcry for it to be out of hockey, and slowly the lacrosse people have been trying to get on it as well. And I figured it was just going to be minor lacrosse, but after talking to some people, it's right through every level of lacrosse. The only league that it won't affect would be the National Lacrosse League, because they're not under CLA advisory. And by taking this out of the game, it really will better the sport, because it will allow more people to say, you know what, I don't mind my kid playing that.
Headshots, right?
Yeah.
Concussions, I mean, it's a big problem in all sports, so you take fighting out and then you just eliminate one less issue there that could cause damage.
An argument for that. There are others who say it's part of the game.
It's part of the game. That's the thing too. So it's part of hockey. It's part of the game. It's physical. So I don't know.
Contact sport. Mm-hmm. All right, Mike. Thank you.
You're welcome.